Hello students. In this video I'm going to show you how to access GCFLearnFree and how to use the tutorials that we are going to be using for the content of our course. So up here we can start by typing GCF Learn Free, and it's already suggested for us, so I can click here and click on org, and we're now on the screen. We have a search bar if you wanted to search for some particular topic like resume making or Photoshop or just all sorts of different things that you can find on here. There's math related topics, but here's our topics here, and you can also change over to Spanish and to Portuguese. Sometimes that might be helpful. So I'm going to click this up arrow right here, and that will close it. So the down arrow expands it and the up arrow collapses. Okay, and then I just want to point out down here that we have technology, work, core skills, reading and math, more topics that you can investigate on your own. And I'm coming way down here, and here's something that I want to point out to you. There's a place to click on your account. So you can do the GCF tutorials using an account or just coming in here and using it. If you have an account, it will track your progress, and after you take and go through all of the tutorials, it will in a section, it will give you a certificate for that section. So that's kind of nice, and I'm going to show you in a separate video how to create an account and get into that. Okay, so what I want you to do is click on topics, and we're going to start out with basic skills in computers and Windows, and then the internet, and then over here we're going to be doing Office 2019, not 16 or 13, but the 2019. Okay, so for now let's click on computers, and we'll get a screen with some tiles on it. We're going to be doing the computer basics. We're going to be doing basic computer skills. On your own, if you have not used a computer very much, please do the mouse tutorial. And if you're interested in increasing your typing speed during the quarter, you can click on this typing tutorial and it'll have a place for you to practice your typing. But this is on your own, and this is on your own if you need them. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and click on Computer Basics. And when you're in Canvas, I tell you which of these tutorials you're going to do. We don't do all of them, but in Canvas I tell you which ones you need to look and view. Okay, so right here it shows that I'm logged in and that my progress would be tracked. And if I wasn't logged in, I might have to go way down to the bottom there where it said my account and click into that. So on this particular one, you're going to read through about this tutorial, and I just want to show you that they're not very long. There's some bolded words there with key terms and concepts, and you can come through here and it talks about videos and interactive, so I want to show you what those are. So I can click continue, and that will go to tutorial number 2, or I can click up here and go back to that tutorial list. In this case it'll be easier to click continue and scroll down some more, and it talks about what is a computer. And I would like you to, if you don't read all of this information real carefully, I would make sure that you do watch the video. See, there's a little red um, arrow here. You click that and the video will play. And usually the videos are 2 to 4 minutes. They're usually never longer than 5 minutes. It's unusual if it is. So this particular tutorial is telling us what is a computer, and it's making the difference between what hardware and software is. And it talks about the different types of computers. And if you're savvy and you know a lot about computers, you can just kind of flow through this and maybe look at the keywords here and see if there's something you understand. And if you're brand new to computers, you're going to have to take a little bit more time and go through this. Okay, but even people that have been using computers for a long time, there may be terms in here that you don't know. So please take a few minutes to go through here. For example, you might not know what a server is, and this explains it. Okay, so we're going to come down here. Like, do you know what a wearable is? What's considered a wearable? So that might be a new term. And uh, in the syllabus I talk about is using PCs. My whole course is based on Windows based and not on a Mac, but a lot of times there's going to be some instructions for a Mac. And then I am going to, if you have a Chromebook, I can try to help you with that. You're not going to get everything, but um, it is doable, but it's a lot harder because none of the instructions match. Okay, I'm going to go to one more here, one more tutorial. Actually, I'm going to go back to my tutorial list right here, and I want to show you this little mark here shows that I've completed this tutorial, or I've looked through it. I've gone through it at least. If you're not logged into your account, this won't register. It'll just look like this here. So this is the next one that I want to take us through real quickly here and show you. We have another video, so you would want to watch this video, and it tells you about all these ports and the holes that are in your laptop or your desktop. And then we have what's called an interactive. And so here's a plus sign, and each of these buttons will tell us what it represents. So let's click this one. I expand it, and this is the optical disk drive, which is a CD-ROM or DVD-ROM. And I can click it again and it collapses it, expand it, read it, collapse it, expand it, read it, collapse it, and another one. So you want to read it and collapse it. And so I have drawings on the exercises. After you go through the tutorials, there will be a set of online exercises and questions. And those questions are based on these types of drawings. And so I have some of these drawings in here. So if you haven't gone through these, you're going to have a little trouble with the diagrams that I have in my question and answer, or not answer, but in my question sections. And I'll show you that. And like this here is this is a practice where you can click on desktop, click here, and then it's got a little game for you to plug into which kind of um, socket. So it's starting for me. These things mean it's starting. Okay, and so this is a USB. This is going to go to the printer, so I click on it, and it is going to go right here. This one here, mobile device, maybe here, keyboard. There might be another place on this drawing where it can go. And I'm going to click on this monitor here and show you that it would go into, where is it going to go? Up here. So it's going to match up there. Okay, so you want to complete that, and then again, here's some terms that you may or may not know what a peripheral is and what an all-in-one is. So you go through that whole tutorial, and once you get done with those, I'm going to jump over here to my modules. Oops, let me get up here in Canvas. And so right here, here's the computer basics. When I clicked on that, I tell you why we're doing it, what you should know after you get finished with this, and here's your instructions. And then here are the computer basics in the GCF tutorial. So if you click this, which I did, it takes me right over to where I need to be. So here's where I logged into GCF Free, and here's where I linked from my Canvas program over here. Okay, so see, we just did buttons and ports on a computer. Let me click that link and it opens it up. So whatever way is easiest for you, but there will be a little login button up here, and if you don't see it to log in up here, it's not on this page because I'm already logged in over here. But there will be a little login place here, or you can go way down at the bottom, click on my account. And I think actually that once you log in, it keeps you logged in until you turn off your computer. So you just have to do it once. I'm not really sure, but it will say logged in. For example, let's go up here and you can see, well, it's not showing. Okay, once I get over to the list of the tutorials, it's telling me that I'm logged into my account. And again, I'm not going to monitor whether you're logged into your account or not. I found that a little bit difficult to monitor last quarter with a lot of students, and so it's just really up to you that you can either do it. But the one good thing is that it tracks you and it tells you what you've completed and what you need to continue working on. And again, we don't do all of these things. We're going to do these here, but like I don't think I have you like there's just a few of them in here that you're going to be doing. Okay, so that is the accessing the tutorials and going through the tutorials. And you can do one or two a day, which I would recommend, or just pick out and work as long as you want, um, and pace yourself because it can get there is quite a there's just a moderate amount. Okay, I'm going to stop this video and thank you very much.